Oh, we're getting into it.
What? Can you introduce yourself and your role within the organization?
Yes, thank you. Matthew Nicole. I'm the President and CEO of Sales Training Experts. We're a management consulting firm focused exclusively on B2B commercial sales, and we offer a number of different services across Canada and abroad.
Can you share your experience with the SGNC and what your relationship is like with the St. John Newcomer Center?
So I had the opportunity to meet Mohammed at a function at the MBA St. John. They hosted the mixer with the chamber, and had met Mohammed as well as Tavia. Tavia is also a former grad from the MBA program, which I do in my spare time. I teach graduate students in the MBA program here in St. John. So I met them at the chamber mixer, and then was later introduced through Heather Acker at ConnectionMarks. And we got to having a conversation about the possibilities of a partnership between Sales Training Experts. You know, we had an initial conversation with Mohammed, Tavia, and staff, and I think we kind of kicked off our relationship by offering, complimentary services to the folks at St. John Newcomer Center. We're always eager and willing to give back into the communities in which we live and work. So we did a few sessions with the team, and essentially we were talking about what are further possibilities outside of speaking engagements with the community and staff. I have hired a newcomer, and I'm very proud to say that this particular newcomer had come from the St. John Newcomer Center as well. Mona Sharifi, she works with me at Sales Training Experts, leads our marketing and sales efforts along by myself. And I've had the pleasure of working with Mona for almost about a year now. Think about the possibilities in terms of that your firm can benefit from having someone from a different cultural and educational background. They certainly see things a little differently, see things a way that I might not necessarily see. And I think that valuable lens offers opportunities for Sales Training Experts, as well as employees coming in, like Mona as an example. She has the opportunity to work with a Canadian-based firm and understand sort of the cultural idiosyncrasy doing business in Canada.
Can you share a success story that exemplifies the effectiveness of your collaboration with the St. John Newcomer Center?
In working with Mohammed and Tavia, we actually uncovered an opportunity, and this is right into my domain expertise, being a leader in the sales profession. And what we uncovered is there are certainly a lot of opportunities in our regional economy for sales professionals, and there's equally a lot of sales talent coming from various places across the globe. And we certainly see a match in terms of the demand in the marketplace. If you go onto any job board across the province and across the country, you're going to see a huge opportunity for sales professionals. They're one of the most difficult positions to hire for, and employers are always looking for top sales talent. So what we've identified is a bit of an opportunity to work with the St. John Newcomer Center, where we can work with new sales talent coming into region and help in terms of climatizing skill set to Canadian business, cultural norms, customs, and so on, and help kind of work around educating them on how sales is conducted in Canada. There's over 1 million sales professionals across the country, and we really see a demand in terms of employers looking for sales talent. And with a partnership with the St. John Newcomer Center, being able to facilitate that market opportunity to upskill and grow and develop newcomer sales professionals to meet the employer demands in our local economy and our economy across Canada.
What advice would you give to newcomers coming to St. John or newcomers to Canada?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I say this to students. I also say this to customers and other employers that are interested in bringing on someone that's new to the region. Is you got to find a mentor, period. So if I'm new to any sort of environment, I want to find a mentor to help navigate the current state of the environment, help navigate opportunities, as well as things for my family and friends, because obviously folks are coming with more than just themselves. So having that mentor to help guide them and steer them, I think, is critical. I can speak firsthand in terms of the mentorship program at St. John Newcomer Center. Jim Kakachi, who is also a gentleman that gives his time back to the St. John Newcomer Center, he was a mentor for Mona, and I believe that that's certainly had an impact. So we really appreciate the great work that St. John Newcomers is doing in our community, and the lasting impacts it's going to have here on our economy.
What advice would you give to other organizations in the community, in St. John, and generally in Canada, as it regards to relating with newcomers to St. John?
I think perhaps one of the insights that I had uncovered in working with newcomers, both in the classroom and then, of course, from an employer perspective in my organization, is just the sheer work ethic. It's been my experience that, in particular with Mona, I just can't get over the work ethic that she has, her ability to work independently, her ability to, persist to a task's completion, and really put everything, her energy, her passion, her intelligence and curiosity into the work that she does. So, employers, you may want to make sure that you're looking at opportunities to hire newcomers. They bring new insights, and from my experience in working with a few of them, certainly like Mona, certainly a tremendous work ethic. And I know as an employer, having employees with strong work ethic is absolutely critical in today's highly competitive marketplace.